And I did used to have a good old grey Volvo estate. Well, I've had several Volvo estates. I did used to have a good old grey Volvo estate, 960, 6'6" in the back with the seats down, all curtained out. Got a real bargain from Ollie Pierce. That was my home on wheels, but just become too marked to drive. But again, no Sandringham serial killer, black wizard terrorist shooter. Here in a Volvo estate, no Red Carmichael Dunn, Michael Sands, Sutcliffe Steve Wright, Wayne Kissons, Brady Huntley, Fred West, no Roy White and White Van Man, Christian V, Sandringham serial killer here, Norfolk Bacon SS, Windsor Gestapo, the local Nazis, their blue van, full of 7 monster lies, 7 bogus diagnoses. They want everyone to believe a truth, but never the case 39 on all accounts. And as always, all to cover up high crimes, royal blue murder, certainly not mine, Diss Mason Council, White Lodge, a local mafia, it's the local mob. There's a bit of a Dr. Kelly look-alike there. Dr. Kelly did warn the UK, you're going to war based on a big monster lie, there are no weapons of mass destruction. Cost over 1 million Iraqi lives. Dr. Kelly was telling the truth, and then Dr. Kelly turned up dead. An assassination can be made to look like suicide, found in the wood with his wrist slit, standing in the way of big military, oil, reconstruction contracts, blood money. Bio-warfare war is big business, big money. Some will certainly make a killing, and there certainly are weapons of mass destruction now. Bio-warfare war, again a high-tech, highly efficient, highly effective, global control, killing machine. One big blood and fire sacrifice, great reset, 666 offering. And the masses really are like lambs, sheep to the slaughter, eternal entrapment and enslavement. Fourth Reich, Antichrist, New World Order, again satanic agenda, 2130, kill, strike, switch. Many certainly will disappear. And again the Freemason fraternal, J.R. Church, quite an interesting study he does on morals of dogma. Albert Pike, can find the video on YouTube. It's J.R. Church, Albert Pike, 3 World Wars, where he does explain that Lucifer gave Albert Pike the blueprint for 3 World Wars. World War I, World War II went exactly to the big Freemason fraternal blueprint, Lucifer's blueprint. And they do have a blueprint for World War III. To set east against west, divide and conquer, raising armies on either shore. So east-west, so on a precision-engineered collision course with deadly consequences. To fight one another to annihilation, a bit like the grasshoppers in the film Ants. So one ant stands up to us. When the ants realise they outnumber the grasshoppers 10,000 to 1, time to flood and burn the ant's nest. So they set the red ants against the black ants, and the ants fall for it every time. The grasshoppers make a killing in more ways than one. So Albert Pike, Morals of Dogma, J.R. Church, very interesting video. Freemason fraternal blueprint for World War III. So they'll set you up again as a Red Carmichael Dunn, Michael Sands, Sutcliffe Steve Wright, Wayne Kissons, Brady Huntley, Fred West, Roy White and White Van Man, Christian V, to get you done in, or boxed up, locked up for Way the Key, and No Purple Guy, serial killer here, Africa, Diss, Norwich and Sandringham. So number 25 on the car down there, again the big Naval Task Force 25 group, now Singapore, Prince of Wales aircraft carrier, destroyers and frigates. One big firestorm on the horizon, one big battle of Trafalgar. does look a bit like a mask above the car also. And when I was in Leningrad, Russia, I did see scale models of the UK and London, every strategic target marked. More pins in East Anglia than anywhere else. And the two big red pins, Mildenhall and Lakenheath, big US air bases not far from here. And ironically too, there was an American general cargo ship right outside the Baltic naval docks at Leningrad, called the Lord Nelson, again an American general cargo ship, so one big battle of Trafalgar on the horizon. And we did watch the Baltic fleet put to sea. Russia then had just invaded Afghanistan and the West was rearing up. Now it's Ukraine. So one big firestorm on the horizon in more ways than one, 4 storms converging. Financial, natural, solar and war. The perfect storm, the experts call an ET. Prince of Darkness, ET hybrid host, Red Dragons, again now High Royal Blue Crime, New Year's Day Fine, September Blue Murder, and certainly not mine. And again, that is the word that came off the Royal Sandringham estate, Killenfields, loud and clear. And again, police surrounding my frame fixed coder at Hitcham, calling for backup. Obviously setting me up as the Black Cat copycat, Black Cat of Burston, Son of Sam, Black Panther, Sandringham serial killer, we don't think so, again Skoda there. That one has got egg on it, Piggy Wiggies, plenty of egg on their geriatric faces, all full of mad monster lies, bogus diagnoses. That one has got core on it, it's always good just to add a bit of core factor to your story. And that one's got a bit of a dagger, that is a real cloak and dagger, smoke and mirrors, cloak and dagger assassination, all to cover up high crimes, blue murder, certainly not mine. That one's got a hoax on it, certainly is a big monster hoax. And that one's got mad and the maze on it, and they'll set you up with the biggest mad monster, porcupine serial killer lies. Biggest Dr. Death SS, Silver Bullet Whom Kitson, bogus diagnosis. And you do get free transport to the Norfolk Bacon SS Pork Farm, Dr. Death's Black SS Pigsty Maze, again full of mad monster lies, bogus diagnosis, lethal injections, a very deadly serial killer virus. All delivered by Diss Post Office, Royal Mail, Postie Assassins, Vigilantes, Postie Mail. And the 25 card down there has FY on it, so almost a fly, but sometimes innocent men do have to run, fly, go, disappear, for you do get boxed up, locked up, or done in, disappeared one way or another. But all to cover up high crimes, royal blue murder, frames and fixer switches, monster lies and bogus diagnosis, and certainly not mine. And as always, that story is all online for the world to see free. Millions of views. Who is telling the truth and who is full of mad monster, porcupine serial killer lies. And again, you do have to go in the basket over the wall. And interestingly, the last consultant I spoke to, John Keane in Norwich, we had a good chat for 2 hours. We went through all the monster lies and all the Dr. Death SS, Silver Bullet Whom Kitson, bogus diagnosis. And after 2 hours, John Keane said, Johnny, in my experience, I don't know what his experience is because he didn't elaborate, but he said, in my experience, market towns, rural communities like this are the worst for these wicker basket frames where they weave monster lies for a community and set someone up and make you the wicker man. So the truth versus a big monster lie. Again, I have the truth. Guess who has the big monster lie? Again, they want everyone to believe is true, but never the case. 39 on all accounts. And that's got Sunday the 17th of August, but again the shadows. There's a very long, deep, dark black shadow in Diss Norfolk UK. That was a very good watch, all about Peter Sutcliffe, the long shadow. But that's what it's all about. And again, not me leaving the body of a 17-year-old sex trafficked girl on the Royal Sandringham estate, Killenfields, late Prince Philip's favourite hunting area. No son of Sam, no mad, deranged, insane, demon possessed, Jekyll and Hyde, black killer, dog wolf, no wolf man, dog man, no Norfolk Wolf Creek, Sandringham serial killer, black wizard terrorist, this shooter here. Again, I really don't think so. So, plenty of high crimes, Jack the Ripper crimes, certainly not mine. That is good in the crime, not the crime series, that was a drama. Marge and Cool, Talk to Me Like a Golden Retriever, Financial Tsunami, Financial Firestorm. They just had horrendous floods in Texas. And again, we're all in range of war. So only can come as a firestorm, tsunami, financial, natural, solar, and war, the unexpected when you least expect it on a day just like today. So that is the one, a 17-year-old sex trafficked girl, abused and hunted, found dead on New Year's Day. Royal Sandringham estate, Killenfields, late Prince Philip's favourite hunting area. Again, see Prince Harry the Spare for details, bit of a Prince William look-alike over there. Their high royal blue crime, blue murder, certainly not mine. And again, very much like the film, The Final Girl, rich boys hunting young girls for blood sport. Castles, manor houses, UK Devil Island, country estates, human hunting parties. And you can Google Jeanette Archer. I mean, she tells a very interesting story. You can see Jeanette Archer also on Facebook, who claims that her and other children were taken by uniformed police to Windsor Castle and forced to take part in human hunting parties in the grounds of Windsor Castle. Members of the royal family, aristocracy, ex-prime ministers, cabinet members, politicians, celebrities. And that is Jeanette Archer. And again, they were taken to Windsor Castle by uniformed police from children's homes in London. And it's like when the IPC took up my case and even my Steve right to appeal was blocked by Norfolk Bacon SS, Windsor Gestapos, the local Nazis, unprofessional police cover-up department who wouldn't even register the complaint. And it came out that the IPCC had been complicit in covering up high crimes, all the sexual abuse that was happening throughout the UK, children's homes, in England, Wales, Scotland and Northern Ireland by the Freemason fraternal. The IPCC said in their defence that many people who work for them are ex-police, so they will cover up high crimes, their Freemason fraternal masters, and cover up police high crimes. And that all came out at the time also about all the abuse in the children's homes in Wales. And again, the abuse that took place on Jersey is owned by the royal family, owned by the Queen in the past. Jimmy Savile, big friend of Prince Charles, took children from the children's home on Jersey onto Ted Heath's yacht, the Morning Cloud. He was Prime Minister at the time, never seen again, now at the bottom of the English Channel. And again, Kevin Anna and the natives in Canada do tell a story that Queen Elizabeth and the Iron Duke took 10 children from a Sacred Hearts children's home in Catholic children's home in Canada, who were never seen again. And the natives tell a story, Kevin Anna, who exposed it all, claimed that 8 children were sacrificed in Canada and 2 children were brought here to the UK and sacrificed at Carnarvon Castle to initiate Prince Charles, Prince of Wales at the time, into the Catholic Ninth Circle. That's the story that they tell. And then they did find mass graves full of native children in Canada, caused an uproar. Satanic ritual abuse and sacrifices of native children in Canada. And they did topple the statues of Queen Victoria and Queen Elizabeth in Canada. So, like I say, you can see Simon Bailey done crying, his blonde host plainclothes lover, not true detective for details. But no son of Sam, Sandringham serial killer, black wizard terrorist, this shooter here, really don't think so. All in the bag. Anyhow, God bless, take care.